Krane, man, doing my goddamn thing, sitting here with my boy Kurt the King. What up, fool?
What's good, baby?
APC baby, what up, my
What's
boy?
happening?
Lady Jackson, this thing, man. The whole gang in here. Holla at 'em, man. Man, y'all supposed to say something.
Oh, now we're here.
It's a Face Value podcast. You know what we doing.
We got Evan back behind the camera, back in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
IT Bizzle.
Can't be stopped.
IT. Yeah, we got Evan on IT, man.
It's like leaving APC around Nate. He's in that.
Don't do it. I'm inside.
Y'all niggas funny as shit, bro. But yeah, shit, we might as well jump right into that icewear, bro. Some of the hardest shit I heard in a long time.
Michigan, back at it.
Yeah, big Michigan, yo. If y'all ain't know that icewear bezel, Gangsta Grizzle just came out today.
It's funny, Michigan rap popped off, and Gucci was like, "Let me give them a freestanding store." They were like, "We gotta open downtown."
Yeah,
because you used to have to go to Somerset. Now they got the freestanding Gucci downtown.
That's crazy.
They're like, "There's too many good rappers now. We gotta open this bitch."
Yeah, they do the in Detroit they do the kit. That's what they call it, your rapper kit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. You got to get laced up. Jewelry got to be right and all that shit.
Okay.
Well, what's crazy is they just killed Hutch, who was like the jewelry dude.
For real?
Hutch's was like, you always hear him talk about Hutch's. That was the jewelry spot that they all got their shit from, and somebody just murdered him like 2 months ago.
Damn, wait, was that the nigga that was at like the dice game or some shit?
Nah, he was coming out the store and they just shot him up.
Damn, that's crazy for real.
Because you listen to a lot of Detroit shit. I'm sure you hear him mention Hutch's all the time because that was the jewelry store. That's like going to Icebox in Atlanta type.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
But shit, man, that fucking Detroit rap shit going crazy. The whole Flint, all of them niggas going crazy for real. Like, right? Because right before, we ain't talked about it last week, but Babyface Ray dropped last week.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I've been listening to that shit like crazy too, for real.
It's really good. The beats on that Gangsta Grillz Icewear shit are so good.
So good.
And it just hits. Like,
It's
the thing
ignorant.
is, the beats are so fucking good, he could kind of say whatever, but he still says hard shit.
That's sick.
The beats is ignorant, boy. It's just all bass. This is like all of the shit that everything that you can do aggressively to a song, and then speed it up.
For us, I know it's nostalgia as fuck. I wonder what like draws the youth to these Gangsta Grills. What Drama's comeback is like? What did they see from
I think it's the energy.
Yeah, because
the energy
is
he's put
fire.
out. You know what I mean?
And it's because like niggas like us that get super excited when we see the Gangsta Grills and shit. And then the artist that he working with for real, he went to working with like the hottest like new talent that's out right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it came out or if it's about to, because I wouldn't be checking for it. But he said he's either doing one or did a NBA YoungBoy tape. Yeah. So if he's getting like tapping in with the young dudes like that,
that's what I'm saying.
That's probably the connection to the youth.
That's what I'm saying. It like we said, it all changed when he did that Tyler.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said, that Grammy put that battery in his back, bro. That's when he was like, all right, I'm finna just go for real. Yeah. Because Drama, cause he was doing the Generation Now thing, Uzi, because they was managing Uzi. They still managing Uzi, ain't they?
Well, he's signed to them as a label.
Yeah, he signed to them, and Jack Harlow signed to them too.
That's the funny thing with Uzi and Jack Harlow. You don't have to be doing other shit. He's getting money, and he has like a show on Sirius and all that shit.
Yeah, but bro, I swear my new favorite, like since Dove died, I swear my favorite street rapper.
Jorge in the building.
I feel like Icewear's been your favorite for a minute.
No, like he's been up there. That's what I was saying. I've been fucking with Icewear since Mufasa.
Yeah, the only negative thing I've heard you say in the last like 2 years was like Rich Off Pints 2 or 3 you weren't really feeling. But besides that, you've been fucking.
3 was Rich Off Pints 2 is crazy.
Yeah, 3. It was 3. You were like, yeah, it's whatever.
What was whatever about it?
It just I don't know. I just
didn't.
I mean, at the end of the day, his shit just sounds like it's Icewear Vezo shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it just went. I don't know. I just resonated with 2 more. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with 2, and I fuck with this too. That's the thing, though. Like, see, I often be talking about like the content that rappers rap about and shit, and like what they should be doing. Like, I swear, really just be talking that get money talk for real, that motivational hustle talk for real.
Yeah, but it's funny. Some of his most known projects are the Rich Off Pint shit, and he was on some interview and he's like, oh, I haven't sipped lean in like 9 years. Yeah. So it's just, and he's like, I haven't sold or sipped lean in a super long time. Yeah. It's like, maybe you should stop naming your projects.
But that's what he
has a nice little ring to it.
But that's what he came up off though.
Yeah.
That's what he rich off.
I feel like you got to have a super connect to get rich off selling lean because you got to be tapped
I swear,
the fuck in.
I don't want to. I heard legends about the nigga I swear Vezo.
No, he's really on some like street shit.
I've heard legends about the I swear Vezo and some pints. Man.
I'm saying it's hard enough to get 1 pint, let alone fucking a bunch to resell.
That's why he
shit.
had to start rapping and shit. Yeah. But no, like
had to use that syringe on the bottom of the bottle.
Like when I swear does like his street shit, he does it so clever for real. He be saying the most clever shit.
Well, that's the thing about all these Detroit dudes. They say clever shit because they talk rap. So you can't get some like weak bars off because you're
What
just
do you mean
talking.
talk rap?
It's not like
It's like funny shit, too.
they don't find like a flow cadence really. They just kind of rap like they're talking, but they just say ill shit.
Yeah, it's not a melodic.
Nah,
they not
at all.
melodic at all with their voice for. Yeah, they don't hit no notes or nothing like that.
No, like if you think
I
about
wouldn't
like,
want that at all.
like Rio or Peasy, they straight up are talking basically, just behind over hard ass beats.
Yeah. But they be bodying that shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you're just doing that, you can't get weak shit off.
Yeah.
Because people are hearing everything you're saying.
Yeah.
You're not just blending some shit in.
Yeah, loud and
like,
clear.
As ill as Thug is, Thug be saying some weird ass shit. You just don't catch it because he's just like mumbling it through the song. You know?
Thug be singing that shit too.
Yeah. If you listen, if you like got a whole lyric sheet of Thug lyrics, you'd be like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, for real.
That's what he said. Interesting.
For real. But we gotta shed, like, while we still in Detroit, should have got to shed some light on that Babyface Ray project too, the MOB project that came out last week. I've been listening to that shit like crazy. Babyface Ray, they both right up there for me, my favorite Detroit niggas, for real.
Yeah, I mean, they're two of the most established dudes. That's why Babyface Ray is on the freshman shit. And I'm like, man, you should have definitely curved that. You don't need to be. He's been killing shit for so long.
Yeah, right. And he on there with he don't need to be on there with them kids, for real.
And that's what he's like, man, you know, we're like just young dudes coming up. I'm like, none of y'all are young.
Them niggas, them niggas my age.
Yeah, for sure. They're not young as
me.
fuck. Yeah, I swear it's probably 34, 35.
Yeah.
Because he's been around forever.
But that's
dude.
what I be telling niggas though, man.
And Peasy and those dudes, they're like not young.
Oh, one thing I've been listening to this week, you know, he been doing his rounds. He been on all the podcasts and like all the like radio shows and shit. And Vezo, he that nigga smart as hell for real. He said some shit that I like had me thinking this shit. He was like, they asked him some question. He was like, yo, I'm comfortable with whatever I do for real because I really understand myself. And how I know I understand myself because I manifested that nigga myself for real.
Oh, he says some ill shit, I guess, because he's married to the girl he was dating since like high school. And he was like, when I was 16, I told my girl's mom that I'm gonna marry her daughter, I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire, and this and this and this, and it all came true. Yeah. And he's like, she remembers me saying that, and it's like, that's crazy. And he's like, that's manifestation to the fullest.
Yeah, he was talking about like when he was in the streets and shit, and he was in the streets and like he had like owned like businesses and shit.
He had a car wash, a restaurant.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah. And when he was like, the feds got on him or whatever, he's like, I lost all that shit instantly one day, but low key I was praying to lose that shit because I never wanted to be this type nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I lost that shit and I came back stronger for it. I'm like, damn, he really be talking that motivational talk. I love it.
That's another reason why these Detroit dudes aren't age young, because they've all been to prison. Yeah. They've all lost like hella years of their life. You know what I mean? You can't do a bid and still be 22. For real. You lose a hot 5 when you're up in that bitch.
In juvenile.
Yeah. But yeah, he was like, he said when he was locked up and shit, he was like, yo, I thought about the nigga that I wanted to be, and I got out and I made that shit happen for like I know exactly who I am because I thought about every aspect of this shit before. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to be on. Bro.
I love that.
Because a lot of times motherfuckers don't even know they self. When we be like, why rappers don't be rapping like they self? Why you don't? Because they don't even really know who they self is for real.
Yeah, and a lot of it's just trying to fit into an image.
Exactly.
You know, like you're just talking about a rapper kid. A lot of times they try to fall into the content. Oh, I got to rap about this. Mad dudes that are talking about selling drugs and shit that haven't sold a gram of anything in their whole life. You know what I mean?
And it's just because like I remember when I used to think that that's what I like, but what I was on type shit. But it's really just like what you consuming, like what you really want to do for real. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't be trying to tap into that.
Yeah, but you can still take anything someone's talking about and relate it to what you want to do. Whether they're talking about getting rich off whatever, if you have a goal to get rich off something, you can still apply the hustle to it. It doesn't mean you got to go get some like pounds and try to sell that shit.
No, but that's not what I'm just trying to say. Like fuck, like when you constantly watching some shit, you would think that that's like what you want to do, but you're not thinking about the risk, not the risk, but like what that all of that shit come with. You feel me? And like you be like, no, I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you break down all the risks and rewards of certain situations, you wouldn't make a lot of decisions in your life or the outcomes. A lot of things you don't think about the consequences before you make the decision.
Yeah, because it's hard to actually like sit there and like break the shit down. You know what I mean?
And a lot of things in the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can apply this to not like drugs and shit like that. Like dumb choices you've made in your life, you made in an instant. And then when the repercussions came, you're like, damn, that was a dumb choice.
Yeah.
But before you made the choice, you didn't sit there and think about it. Like, if I do this, it could go this way. It could go this way.
But like,
you just did it.
But that's what I'm trying to say is like, you take time to like find yourself. You got to go through a certain amount of shit before you can like actually like think about like what you're trying to do for yourself.
True, but definitely avoid what like you can avoid by being smart.
No,
you know
but
what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm talking about in who you are. Like, it take time to find yourself. And a lot of motherfuckers don't get themselves like time to like find who they really are before they start trying to pursue some shit.
Yeah, true. I had to make a lot of fucking mistakes. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people spend so much time trying to fit into who they want to be that they don't ever find themselves.
Yeah.
They like want to be this way for people to think they're tight and all this shit.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. You got to think about, why do you want to be that way for real? You know what I'm saying?
Because you're conditioned like that.
No, but like
society's conditioned to try to fit in these molds.
But like internally within yourself, like, why am I trying to do this? Like, try to figure out what you actually find important in your life.
Yeah, it's just easier said than done because it's not set up for you to find that.
Yeah, it takes time.
Like people in society don't want you to find yourself because then you're gonna go against the grain. A lot of people, even close to you, don't want to see you grow because they're afraid they'll lose you. They're like, oh, they're gonna grow past me and not fucking be around.
1,000,000%.
So they subconsciously try to hold you back.
Yeah,
because you're like, oh, if he starts to go up, I'm not gonna be like, I want to keep him on my level because they don't have aspirations to go anywhere or grow. So they just try to subconsciously keep you where they're at.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's why I believe. That's why I believe I'm like, after sitting in a box for a few years, like you would start thinking about that type of shit.
Oh yeah, you ain't got much more to do than think. If you go to prison for some years and don't figure some shit out, what the fuck were you doing?
That's why it blows my mind that motherfuckers just like get in and get out and go back in and get out and go back in. You know what I'm saying?
Come back out, what's poppin'? What do you mean?
Where's the re-up?
Yeah, you should just chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
What you been doing? Nothing. Push-ups and shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my next plug.
It's like, you still don't know how to read? It's like, should figure that out one of these days.
Yo. It's a lot of niggas. It's definitely a lot of niggas that go in there and they get their degrees and shit. Like, and it should be more of that. But like at the same time, it's a lot in there trying to like survive type shit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
it's definitely not set up for you to succeed. You know what I mean?
But yeah, shout out Iceberg Vezo, man. That nigga smart as hell. Like, I love that nigga music.
Yeah, Iceberg's tight. And
what else we been listening to? You want to talk about the Metro Boomin?
Metro Boomin's got like 4 heaters on it. Like straight, that Raindrop shit with Travis.
Yeah, that shit's awesome.
The shit with 21 and Nudie, fire. All 21's verses on there are hard.
Yeah, 21 definitely in his bag right now. Yeah. That Drake shit definitely put a battery in his back, bro. He definitely charged up.
I feel like he already had that, but...
Nah, it's not that. I feel like it's different now. He be talking that shit now.
Yeah.
It's crazy because my 2 favorite versions, and it's all the same person. He's never been like drastically different. Like the old mixtape 21 and now. Like bank account 21 and shit. It's cool, but I'm not really here for that.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't run that back.
M's in my bank account. All right, man.
That's like I often say.
Damn, when you say my bad.
Oh, you good. I was gonna say, like, I often think about like when I listen to like artists that I really love, like that I didn't grown with. Like, I wish that like they older shit and they newer shit were like 2 different artists. You know what I'm saying?
Like they would change their moniker or something?
No, like they were 2 different people. The person that was making that old music and the person that's making the new music. I love both of them, and I want to keep hearing both of them.
I feel like that's the case with him.
Yeah, it's the case with him.
Yeah. Like you could still get an old 21 tape.
Yeah, like say you can still get an old Chief Keef sounding tape.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that goes into what we were just saying. It's good for him that he grew as a person. You know, that does show the growth. If you listen to the Slaughter Gang shit to now, it's grown in so many ways.
Yeah.
Even though he still talks about similar content sometimes, just the way he raps and like the way he plays with bars and shit is so much elevated.
It's much more clever and so not so like straight to the fucking point. Like
he'd be like, stab you with the knife.
Is the second knife the ad-lib?
Yeah, he'd be like, knife.
Knife.
Yeah. Wife. He's doing the ad libs in the same take. They're like, bro, you can come back in and do the ad libs. He's like, no, I got it. I got
out of breath.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that shit funny as hell, though.
Remember when he did the whisper verse?
Yeah.
It was on like a mixtape or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that on Without Warning or something?
Yeah,
it was on Without Warning. Yeah.
That was that day we went to the Polo outlet. That was
That's what y'all were on?
Because that was the last time we went to the mall.
Y'all in the mall, man. Kurt versus Perry.
Kurt versus the mall. I hate on the mall.
We walked out of Polo and they were like, it was me, him, and Michelle. Like, let's go to these other stores. I was like, we're going to walk around. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
we're really in the mall.
I got to see.
Going down.
I got to see what's going on.
I had to unroll the ski mask.
I got to see what's going on.
Oh, my God.
In the Saks outlet, man. I got to see what's going down.
Yeah, you got to see what's going on in the Saks outlet.
You got to see what's going down in the Bloomingdale's outlet, bro. You would cop some shit in there, boy. I had copped these polo leather gloves at the Bloomingdale shop. I was like, damn, I'm not supposed to have. See, that's the thing. When I'm in the mall, I'm looking for shit that I'm not supposed to actually be able to have, for real. Like, it's way out my range, for real. But, like, you could fuck around and get it on some sale shit. Just because it's there and it shouldn't be, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like we said before, it's just like passing it from different stores, returns.
Damn, the acne.
All kinds of shit.
Like, damn, the acne in here?
Oh, man, that's the beauty of Grailed. That's the beauty of Grailed.
Yeah, I got to learn how to work Grailed. Like, you really be working Grailed, for real.
For sure.
It's just
like,
patience.
Yeah.
You just got to weed through a lot of bullshit.
That's my thing.
It's the same as Depop.
And I be scared. I just be scared.
I got Grailed in a chokehold, baby.
What's your methods? Tell the people the methods.
All right. So my methods are, first of all, you kind of got to know what you want. Like, not necessarily brand wise, but know what, like, okay, so you need to know your sizes for sure.
If you're an adult, you don't know your sizes, you're just tripping. Just fucking measure some shit. Like, you like find a top you really like, measure it from pit to pit and the length of it. And be like, I like this. These are my dimensions.
I actually don't know my measurements.
I don't know. I actually don't either.
I'll be 23.5 by 30. That's my ideal fucking
Give
shit.
it to
I have mine written down somewhere, but I gotta find the paper. But
you got a paper? You got an iPhone, bro.
I know. I was trying to get that APC suit.
You're in the junk drawer at the crib. Where are my measurements?
Y'all heard that? The 8th time I've mentioned that on this podcast. But yeah, you just like play with it. I mean, being trash is a good tactic too, because it keeps me on point. But yeah, I just like flip through the pages. I do from low to high. You know, like I'll like click on the brand. I won't type in the brand. I'll type in the brand and then let shit come up, and then I'll click on the brand and then filter through that way. So it's actually on like the Acne Studios like page or whatever. Then you just like pick your sizes and you do low to high, and you just like filter through and you just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and then or you can do like a price range where I'll do like $0 to like maybe I'm coming home from work, I feel like spending $50 on something new, so I'll just do it to $55. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I never thought about that for real. That's how you do it for real. How much am I trying to spend? Let me put $10 over that.
Or if I know I want like a coat or something like that, I'm not gonna go to Acne Studios and then do 0 to 500. If I know I want a coat for real, I'm gonna do like 200 to 450. And that's my range, you know what I'm saying? And it filters out a lot of the bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
You can search by garment type too.
You can search by garment type too.
You can do pea coat.
Yeah, you can really break it down too. I usually just do all coats so I can see everything. But I
just be feeling like I'm gonna get some fake shit.
Nah,
dude, just by look, I ordered some fake shit.
That was a thing on Grailed at the beginning, but they have like a really strict verification team, and I've never gotten anything fake.
Yeah.
Also, not really a lot of people are out here faking like 2012 Acne Studio sweaters. You know what I mean?
If I'm buying something super designer, I'm not buying it off Grailed. You know what I mean? Like there's certain shit where you just know. Yeah. Like I'll be knowing by like tags and shit if Supreme shit is real, old Supreme. Yeah. And I'm not gonna go on there and try to buy like a fucking Saint Laurent Teddy jacket or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna get a real one. Like make sure I'm getting a real one. Because that's some bitch ass shit to even pay like $1,000 for some fake ass shit.
Yeah, yo. That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, I'm finna be the nigga that get hit. I already know.
But you're not
also because what's crazy, and not to cut you off, because even StockX gets fake shit passed through, and they actually touch the product. So
which is so nuts.
Grailed authenticating it via photo is fucking crazy. They're like, yeah, that's fine.
I do trust it though. You know what I mean? For some reason, I trust that too.
I don't know what the parameters of it are. What are they?
I don't really know either. I just know the shit I get is like, I'm not like I don't feel like people are out here like faking like I said, like 2013 Supreme flannels. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's how I came up on this. It's just like a $40 Stussy shirt. Like this is not fake. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
Stone Island actually has a QR code in it, so you can scan it to make sure it's real.
Does it? That go hard for real. That goes super hard for real.
Yeah, so you can authenticate it yourself.
Yeah, more brands need to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And just do significant things where, but the thing is you got to keep changing it because once somebody figures out, because Nike used to do that with certain things on the tag on the inside, but once the people that fake it figured out, they just do that.
Yeah.
So you got to keep knowing what the new shit is.
Yeah, it would be like certain numbers and like the dates that, you know, that have like the date span that came out or whatever.
Hell yeah.
I guess speaking of Stone Island, we can talk about that New Balance Stone Island that's dropping.
Yeah, man, those are good.
They're pretty good. I don't really like that silhouette as much.
Me neither.
Which one did they do?
But they're good. They did the 574.
I like how they still got the badge off on the tongue. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad.
What if that was like some porn or something?
Don't get it fucked up. That could happen. You're like, damn, I didn't close the browser window. I'd be at too lost code like, fuck.
Buddy is here. I got the privacy screen.
Who's in here clapping? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't open Twitter in public.
I know for sure if I got the orientation off lock, I'm like, oh shit. I was definitely on some bogus.
That's why I don't get on Twitter.
Because I don't need to see my text widescreen, but sometimes I need to get the whole screen.
Yeah. Shout out to privacy.
See it all. Huh?
Shout out to the privacy screens on the phone too.
Privacy screens go.
Yeah,
hard.
you had to give me that, man. Kurt gave me one, bro. Yeah, cause my Twitter be looking crazy if I open it up in public. For real, I got to go in the bathroom with Star to see. Like, let me check on Twitter.
I heard. What are you looking at on there?
I heard it's like Pornhub now. Dude.
Yeah, I follow a lot of lounge shit. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Like you can't just look at what you follow.
But yeah, no, I'm trying to the Stone Island store opened up too, right?
Yeah. Did it open?
Yeah, it opened.
Yeah, you can fully tell Montclair owns them now.
Yeah, I saw
all their shit they're doing. It's so
the whole layout just
more company-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up there just to look. It's a museum to me. I can't touch nothing in there for real. I go in there with my hands behind my back for real. Like
that's a misconception though. Like you can touch shit, you can try shit on and not get shit. No one's gonna fucking crucify you for that shit.
I'm not touching nothing in there. It's a museum. I'm looking.
But I do think of stores like that. I do walk in like, you know, I mean, I'll flip through shit at Gucci. I know I'm not gonna buy shit, but like if I'm just over there, I'm bored. But yeah, I mean, I do think of it that way too. When I go downtown, because I don't just pull up to Oak Street and just like go shopping. You know what I mean? Like, but I do. I mean, I do go for, you know, inspiration to like go on Grailed and see what I can find.
But
yeah, it is a museum for real. I definitely agree with that. I've always said that shit.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go up in there though.
Yeah.
Certain brands like that need brick and mortar though too because their sizing is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I have shit from Stone Island that's double XL. Yeah, and there's no way I should be wearing double XL. Yeah. So if you just fuck around and order some shit and don't know that, like even these sweatshirts me and Zach got from Premier, because I always be looking at the details. They were like, oh, you need to size up, blah, blah, blah. And he ordered an XL, and I was like, dog, you need to size up. And he emailed him, and they were able to swap it before he got it. But if you don't know that shit or pay attention, you'll end up getting fucked. Because the size means nothing now.
Yeah.
You know, there's shit I have that's like a small, then I got double XL shit.
No, for real. I got some shit the other day. What I get the other day? That was a double XL, was an XL. I was like, this might be too big. Oh, shout out my boy Louis the Guzman on his Babe collab, yo.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. He sent me a crew deck. I was like, damn. I was like, how was this big as hell? And I put it on. I'm like, oh yeah, the Japanese size.
Yeah,
was crazy
exactly.
For real. It fit me perfect for real.
Yep.
Yeah, Neighborhood, Babe, all those brands will burn you.
Yeah, if you just order your regular size. And the funny thing is, shops like Nordstrom and shit be like, runs true to size. And I'm like, no, it don't. Like, I want to call them like, who does your web store? Because this shit does not run true to size.
You called them out by name.
Yeah, fuck them. Canceling my Acme order and shit.
No, don't say that. I'll fuck with them niggas, bro. They sales section be going brazy.
Yeah, until they cancel your order 15 days after you ordered it.
That shit does suck when you're like planning fits out. Like, ooh, I can't. Ooh, when's the shipping? When's the tracking number?
And I still ain't get my refund. That's been 3 days. So this whole process will be 22 days of me not getting no shit.
Oh, man.
The sweater was hard, though. You showed it to me.
It is, but I'll get harder shit from people that ship it.
Did you?
That's the goal.
Did y'all listen to the SZA album?
I listened to a little bit of it. It's long.
It is long. I got like halfway through it. I mean, I fuck with it for real.
I plan on listening to it.
You know, waiting long enough for to hear this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Before I went to sleep last night, I'm gonna put this on, man. I've been trying to hear this shit for what, 5 years.
When did she last put out?
That was 2017.
God
4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
She did. She definitely did singles and shit though.
Yeah, for sure.
Did her little singles and shit.
An artist like that is gonna take a while.
No. I got to get through the whole thing, though. I tried to listen to it at work, and I couldn't concentrate on it. I just let it ride through. But I'm going to listen to it and, like, deep dive that shit, yo, because I love SZA, yo.
She has such a great voice, dude.
I fucking love SZA. I've been waiting so long for this shit, yo.
That first project she put out will always be the best one.
Well,
it was like X or Y or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
With Isaiah Rashad was on there, Chance, all that. It was good, and it wasn't as... Now her shit is so... mastered and mainstream, and like some of those songs are she's like singing like poppy shit, like pop R&B.
No, that's my shit.
And before she was just kind of just doing her thing, beautiful voice.
Yeah,
you know, got like good rappers that could pick up those kind of songs. You know, like you can get Isaiah Rashad on that kind of song.
Yeah,
I mean, there's certain rappers you don't want on that.
You don't want I Swear Vezo on one of those songs.
I swear get his shit off on that. Currency. We just listened to Grown Man before this.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't usually go to the club, but tonight I'll make an exception.
We didn't talk about it when it came.
Bar.
We didn't talk about when it came out, but I listened to that newest Currency album. I just put it on because I hadn't heard it. That shit is fucking fire,
Currency
bro.
don't miss. He just puts out too much shit.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
If you're a Currency fan, you can't listen to other music.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck it. I'm just tapped in with Currency.
No, but like on that album, he did some shit. He did some shit.
Yeah, you got the varsity check.
He did some shit that I ain't never seen nobody like do before on some lyrical shit. Not even on some lyrical shit, some structure shit. But like the first song of the album, right? The hook, he takes the hook from the very first song of the album, and then he incorporates that into all like the other bridges and other shit of the rest of the album for real. I never heard somebody do that before.
Like lyrically? Like lyrics?
Yeah, like the hook is probably like 4 bars, you know what I'm saying? 4 bars that he repeat. And like he'll repeat it on each different song after that. I was like, that's kind of hard for a whole project.
Yeah, what's that one called?
Hold on, let me look for
it. Yeah,
real.
I lose track of all the names. But Currency in the grand scheme is super underrated. But he's got his fucking cult following, and he does great for himself.
For sure.
So you got to respect that.
Big
and
time.
He seems fun as fuck to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, like he seems like one of the rappers that.
It's called Drive-In Theater Part 2.
Oh yeah.
That shit fire.
It's funny because he's got so many series. That's how you know he gives it up when there's like part 3s and 4s of hella shit. Like I think he finally retired Pilot Talk, right?
Yeah, we put out the compilation.
Yeah.
All 3 of them and shit. Yeah, like Covert Coupe and shit.
Yeah, he's got another one with Alchemist too. What's crazy is he puts out so much stuff. Like even the new Alchemist one he put out, I feel like I slept on it just because there's so much shit. I'm sure it's really good if you go just let it play through.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember the name of it.
It's hard for me to keep like focus. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to listen to other shit.
Yeah. There's just too much music, man.
We were just talking how we often forget that like Currency come up with through No Limit and Cash Money.
Yeah. He was signed to both of the major New Orleans labels.
That's crazy.
And then he just went independent. Had the most success independent, which is tight.
Yeah.
I'd love to get signed to Jet Life, man. Holla at me, Currency. Holla at me.
I think you would be a great fit, actually. You'd be a great fit.
The sad thing is I don't think anyone that signed to Jet Life ever really popped.
No, I mean, I wasn't Smoke Dizza on there.
Yeah, but he's also like cult like Currency, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't like blow, but he's good.
Yeah.
Because there's all those Smoke Dizza. That's why they do that Smokers Club tour and people are so hyped. Because that's every rapper they like on the same tour. Is that it's funny to call it stoner rap because I feel like Dizza and Currency are very different artists. They talk about weed a lot, but they sound so different. You know,
stoner rap is definitely a thing. Yo. I'm a stoner rapper for real. I like to think.
Like Dizza did that tape with Benny and it didn't sound weird. And you would think those two artists don't like.
Oh, I never heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's called like Statue or something. There's just too much shit, man. I don't even remember the names of projects because there's too much music.
Hell yeah. Who else is stoner rap for real?
Just look at the Smokers Club lineup on the tour.
Juicy J.
Like, he's just drug rap. Juicy J will take any drug. Yeah. It's like, fuck it.
He has a bar. He says like cocaine, mushrooms, ecstasy, GHB.
Yeah, all those blue lean and dream mixtapes.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing I was talking about with Travis Scott, who we're talking about. He talks about all his like drugs and shit that we know he don't do.
Yeah.
But the sonics of his music is drug music. You know, Juicy J makes drug music.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at this point he's probably be 50. I'm hoping he's not still doing all that shit. But his music's still gonna sound like that.
I just be like, because we was talking about the Drop Top in Rain song on the Metro Boomin. Drop Top in Rain. That cadence was crazy for real. But I'm like, bro, he could think of something better than that, bro. Pill popping pain and shit, bro. Purple Rain. Like, he could think of some better shit than that Travis Scott, man.
Yeah.
But when you get in that melody shit, it doesn't really matter what
It
you're saying.
don't matter. They done made it so it don't matter no more. It
so
mattered to
crazy.
me, though. It definitely mattered to me, for real.
Yeah, like if they just did acapella that, you'd be like, what the fuck? You know how Benny will cut the beat? Sometimes they can't cut the beat.
Or you do it like spoken word. Like, what are you talking about?
Perks, lean, perks.
Yeah, you could, see, that's
I
the
like
thing.
when she wears skirts.
That's the thing.
Man,
is
that
like,
ass go berserk.
at this point,
You're like, this song ain't even that hard.
Put on a beat right now, Perry.
At this point in my life, man, like I'm such an evolved, like I'm such an experienced music listener that like you got to do something to really captivate me, bro. Like that shit ain't going to captivate me if
Not
I'm
at
at a
all.
show. Like these kids might jump around, but I'm finna stand there and just look for real. And be like, but like when a nigga like Benny come on, like when he's cut that beat, bro, I was sitting, I was staring, I was like, damn, he rapping for real. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I need. For
No
real.
backing tracks, body and all that shit.
Yeah, insane for real. Hold on, last thing I want to say before we get into our break song is that about that new Valet dropped again.
Oh man, I gotta hear that.
I mean, you might see the thing is this is what I was trying to say.
What?
Like, I put it on and like I wasn't sure if it was trash or is it just art. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying. Cause it definitely, cause what do art do? It make you feel a way. It's like you doing some shit that make me feel a way. It definitely made me feel something. But I'm trying to struggle to figure out what that something is.
I was about to say that's a very vague way to describe it, but I guess I know what you mean by listening to him.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Valet bodies for real.
Yeah.
I done heard him body some shit before, and then he came on. I'm like,
he definitely has an off kilter flow for sure.
And then sometimes I know that things need to grow. It's definitely been shit that came out that I thought was trash, and then 3 weeks later I was like, this is the truth.
Yeah.
Hella times before.
Did y'all hear that new A$AP Rocky single, "Shitting Me"?
No, I didn't know he dropped the single.
I heard he made fun of himself for jumping in that.
He did. The video's cool. Yeah, he did. The video's real cool.
Yeah.
Great outfits in the video. Song's cool.
The kind of thing is when you're as big as artists as like Rocky and all these people, you can't really get in that pit because there's like 30,000 people in that pit.
Man,
it's not like jumping in the pit at a fucking hardcore show.
These rappers forget what these pits really are.
Hell no. I remember like when we first started popping back out after COVID and shit, we started going to festivals and shit, niggas was jumping in the crowd. I'm like, bro, hell no. I am not finna go get sick fucking around with y'all motherfuckers, bro.
It was funny as I saw Rocky and Tyler at Aragon and he jumped in the crowd, but he like knew what time it was. So before he took off his watch, his chain, his boots. I was like, dog, it's taking you so long to get ready to jump in.
Got to.
You know how many chains I've lost at a stage?
No,
dive?
he knew he was taking them all out.
Nah, yeah, you know Rocky, no boy.
Actually, one time I was at a show and I was about to stage dive and I was like, Yvette, hold my chain.
Got to. I definitely lost some. I see, I'm a nigga that wear glasses, so like I done definitely been through it. Like put my glasses in your bag. You know what I'm saying? You always got to have a homegirl. They got to put your glasses in the bag.
But then I'm mad vulnerable without my glasses. I can't see shit.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't get a good dive off too, but you can't really see where to like freak it.
Like if I fuck around and put them somewhere before I go to sleep drunk, trying to find them in the morning is crazy. I'm just walking on the crib like looking at places.
Yeah.
Where am I?
I put them here before.
It's literally me. It's literally me every morning, yo. Like literally, like I'm like, I wake up, put my arms, like, I want to roll on them. I'm like, what the fuck they go for?
Yeah, you're just patting around.
That's why when I go, I gotta make sure my glasses is durable for real. Cause I be falling asleep and them bitches like crazy for real. And like the worst when your shit get the leaning, you kind of bend them back straight.
You got to heat them up. No, you got to make them malleable, bro. I'm not saying you got to take them to somewhere. I don't want you putting your glasses over the stove.
Over a big.
Nah, I swear to God, bro, that's me like putting them on the table, like.
Oh yeah, you gotta like bounce them out like that.
Yeah, niggas with glasses coming out soon. Time to go to Lens Crafters. Niggas with glasses coming out soon too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Look out for that shit.
All right, hot shit. Drop this.
The PROM dropped the song, man. I fuck with them. I've been fucking with their last EP they put out, and they just dropped some new shit. It's called Far From Everything. It's out now. Skirt. Hell yeah, that was the new one from PROM, man. It's called Far From Everything.
Very
yeah, they
chill
decent.
Vibes.
You know what I'm saying? They from Chicago and shit. So like, fuck.
They decent.
No, they
so complimentary.
I said very chill vibes.
No, that's the thing. If you from Chicago, you already know decent being good.
Decent can mean a lot of shit. Though.
Yeah.
You gotta take the context. If I say, oh yeah, that shit was decent for real. Like we go to a party or something. If I say the party, I'm like, oh, it was decent, bro.
Yeah, that shit used to throw me off. But then now I figured it out. Like I even say that shit now. I'd be like super decent.
Because if it was lounge,
which is so contradictory. Super decent.
Because if it was lounge, I would have been like it was. Oh, that shit was decent. But the same
you got to do the little hand like
so you can tell by the context. But even I just said if it was lounge, but the same thing with lounge, bro. It could have been lounge. Like, bro, it was lounge. It was Quincy. And what's it called? In reverse sneeze. Quincy reverse sneeze. And you're good. Yeah. I'm
about to do nah, I'm chill.
Quincy,
you gonna make fun of him?
No, I was gonna say I'm about to do the same thing after this show.
Face value puppy, he up here, man. But yeah, so if some shit could be diesel, that could be
because I'm sick.
Oh yeah.
shit could be deep. But like, I guess I'd be like, it was diesel. It was good. It's all in the context clues, man. It's all about like regional, where you at, context clues. You feel me?
True.
I feel so bad for English teachers that go to normal surroundings. They're like, why do I even try? Why the fuck do I even?
That's called evolution and like simplifying the language and shit. Like, I don't try to say too many words like Dom Kennedy. But yeah, man, Cocaine Bear. I'm finna go see that shit, boy. If y'all haven't seen the trailer for Cocaine Bear, you should check it out. I guess like in the movie, it's a brick. They get brick that's on a plane.
Isn't it a true story?
Is it? Nah, hell no.
I'm pretty sure it happened, didn't it?
Bro, that bear had cocaine all in his face.
Yeah, the bear died.
Oh. It's a true story.
Even if you're a bear, you can't eat a brick of fucking yak and be smooth.
I refuse to believe that's a true story, bro.
You don't think the bricks fall out of the planes?
Have y'all seen
Bear smoking cigarettes?
Who would make that up though?
Yeah.
I feel like that's got to be a true story.
It's a true
Who
story.
would make that up?
You know?
No, see the thing is,
So
what happened
right?
was a brick went down and a bear ate it and a bear died and a nigga heard that and they was like, I'm finna write this movie.
Yeah, but that really happened though when the bear died.
Yeah,
I don't know if the bear was like hitting lines and wilding out on people and going back to the brick. They might have embellished it a little bit. That's why it's based on a true
Bro, the movie poster, the bear is there and his whole head.
Let me hit this yak, go kill somebody.
Every 15 minutes.
And look, they had his whole head in the bag for real.
Well, it's a big ass bear. You got to get alive.
Oh my God.
He can't just hit a little line.
But you know what?
Woo!
We can all agree that this shit is stupid as fuck. But like, I miss that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I miss movies being stupid as fuck. Like going to see some shit that
That Tucker and Dale shit, like dumb shit like that. Yeah.
Like this, like
It's
snakes
funny.
on a plane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the next level.
Yeah,
The next
I've never
level of
seen
snakes
that.
on a plane. Get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane.
Like you
What
didn't
a-
check
what
that
a
at the
great
boarding.
film.
Like who's bringing all these snakes on here? Like you got to chill.
But
No.
I feel like when we was growing up, we used to have stupid ass movies like that and shit. They don't really do that shit no more.
Like Anaconda. Anaconda was fire.
Yeah.
No, not like Anaconda. I'm talking more like
Anaconda's great.
more like white chicks and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would never. These niggas is not for to put on a costume and pass as these girls. That will never happen. It's the stupidest shit in the world, but it's funny, man. I miss that stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
Now everything be trying to be smart, funny and shit.
Well, I think we're in such a different time too, where a lot of the shit that got off back in the day, you would be canceled so fucking quick now.
Yeah. But not even now. I'm just saying that like some unbelievable stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was watching.
I mean, you can just
Pootie-Tang.
look outside and see some
Like I'm
unbelievable
just saying,
shit.
Pootie Tang is not. They not for to drop a Pootie Tang type movie now.
That would be love,
man.
though.
If when they drop comedies, they be trying to make them like smart, funny. And
I love
shit.
that they put out Cocaine Bear and didn't even try to get any
That's
kind of
what I'm
creative
saying.
with the title.
Cocaine Bear, give it to me. I'm finna go see that shit, boy.
Got to keep it simple.
I might
man.
go on Tuesday to the theater and see that shit. That shit sound funny as hell.
Yeah, I wanna
he
see
was
the
on
bear.
a rampage. The bear was on a rampage.
What do you expect him to do?
That shit funny as hell.
I mean, go to the Owl. You'll see some motherfuckers on a rampage.
Mad Cocaine Bears at the Owl.
Oh, man.
Shit, we were at Broasis. You couldn't go to the bathroom without hearing somebody with allergies.
Cocaine Bears. Yeah, I know a few Cocaine Bears too. It could be based on a true story. Could be based on a true story for real.
Moving on.
Moving on. Movie trailers.
We should have never even talked about that.
Transformers. New Transformer shit.
Transformers 9.
Nah, so look, bro, it's I got a lot of questions about.
They're like, I heard another Fast and Furious came out. We should probably drop.
Yeah, there's a competition.
I have a lot of questions about this new Transformers movie. Have y'all seen the trailer? Nah. It's the Beast Wars ones. Y'all remember Beast Wars?